Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, excuse me, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave your notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. This is my happy Friday, March 28, 2025 morning updates. Usually I have a lot to talk about this happy Friday. The last show we had as far as percentage and subscribers, we was at 967 subscribers, and we're down by 6 subscribers, so we're at 961. So in a way, I'm a little, what's the word I'm looking for, unhappy today. Welcome to the stream. This is my happy Friday morning updates for March 28, 2025. I will get to topics in a minute as far as games, movies, anything else that's happening right now. I just want to get this out brief because what I'm about to say is important before I end my show. And again, I want to give a shout out to all the 961 subscribers. Thank you so very much. This attention, I want to express with them for being loyal, for appreciating me, for even taking the time out just to even watch the show. That means a lot. But the main attention I want to give this to is the unsubscribers. Like always, I'm not going to make this an Oscar speech. I'm going to make this brief, make it simple, and in the next few moments, as you can see, I'm dressed for work and there's things I have to do. One thing about this phone, it's like any other phone. It's not an Apple. It's actually a Samsung, not a newer model, but it's an older model. But the point is, one thing I love about smartphone. Excuse me for 1 second. Good morning, Mr. Redmond. No, I'm not in the line, Mr. Redmond. No, I'm still at home. I'm still at 4145, Mr. Redmond. Yeah. Yes. Well, you're the first phone. You're the first phone call I received this morning. You're the first person that called me this morning, Mr. Redmond. I'm telling you the truth. Why? You, I'm telling you, you called me, Mr. Redmond. I'm not. See how you is. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not at Best Buy. And then he hung up. Okay. And again, it never fails every time I do my show. This man calls. For once, I would love to do a show without no interruptions. And again, I apologize in advance if I got that phone call. Back to what I was saying as far as to the unsubscribers. Not gonna make an Oscar speech of it. I always say that every time, but I'm gonna make this brief. And I'm just gonna get this off my chest, get into other topics, and I'm gonna go. Why does he keep calling back? Yes, Mr. Redman. Okay. So you got on your long sleeve blue polo shirt, right? Okay, I'm about to pull that out right now. I think it's pulled. I checked the news this morning. I think it's supposed to be like 75 today. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm. But by the time I get there, it should be close to 70. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mr. Rabbit. Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna go GI Joe. Yes, Mr. Rabbit. All right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just in case if it drops later on tonight. Yeah. Okay. I'm about to pull that shirt out as soon as I get off the phone with you. See how you it, yes, you did, Mr. Remy. Yes, you did. I'm happy for that. Yes. Okay. I understand. Trace. Okay, Mr. Remy. You're welcome, Mr. Remy. Okay. My job. I apologize in advance. Okay. If I don't get interrupted again, I'm gonna make this brief, especially to the unsubscribers. Okay. Please, guys, if that happens, leave in comments. Check out my email at tiamat, that's TIAMAAT 2004 at yahoo.com. And this ain't the first time this happened, this ain't the last time it happened, but I would say this to everybody starting April 1st, which that's next week. And don't forget April 2nd. In the next few moments, I'm going to talk about the new Nintendo Switch 2 that's going to be coming out soon. But before I get to that, I really want to get this off my chest. I'm not going to be on here long. I got to be ready for work in another hour or so. Effective immediately, I'm not canceling this show, but I am going to take what you call a hiatus from this show. In other words, my talk shows like D's Word of the Night that you see every Monday, my Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday shows that you see during the morning, excuse me, afternoon and evenings. Happy Friday, what you're seeing now. Shout out Saturdays and updates, that's tomorrow. And Family Time Sunday shows are extremely rare. In fact, my shout out Saturday and my uh, Family Time Sunday shows are extremely rare. So if you check that out, consider that as a treat. With all those shows in common, effectively, immediately, I think next Monday, will be my hiatus show that's going to start on everything until further notice. So as of right now, I'm I'm taking a break from broadcasting. Now, the only shows that I will continue to broadcast that are vital to me, besides the rest of those, like State of Direction. For those who don't understand, I'll explain that now. We're so close to getting that 1,000 mark, but because we lost 6 subscribers, next month you will get 2 State of Direction shows. It's not up to me because I'm in agreement with YouTube and PlayStation community until things start getting better. It's out of my hands on that. So State of Direction 2 next month in advance to let everybody know. What else? My show called Remember Them that pays homage to the deceased. Just recently, last week, we just lost George Foreman. So again, my condolences and my respect goes out to his family and to the billions of fans around the world, including myself. We love you. We miss you, George. May you rest in heaven. So again, shout out goes out to the George Foreman family. Uh, Remember them. That remains the same. And finally, all gameplay shows, regardless of what it is, that still continue. And I guess everybody asking me again, to the viewer that's stopping to the show right now, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna make this brief. I remember when I was growing up, my mom used to tell me, especially if I get something cool or whatever, I don't care what it is. It could be a bike, it could be a video game, it could be a football, it could be whatever it is. And she knows I like cool stuff. Even to this day, I'm a grown ass man. I mean, who does not like cool stuff? And that's any age. You know, the coolest thing I ever got when I was a kid, and to this day I still got it, was my very first Atari 2600. Okay, and I guess what I'm saying is, make a long story short, and she telling me this all the time, and I thought that was the coolest thing. The worstest thing I ever lost, uh, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be people, it could be materialistic things. All these things I'm about to mention has one thing in common, including this show, believe it or not. And I'll never forget those words. As long as she lives, as long as I live. She says, son, you know, be grateful for what you get, because you'll never know when it's gone. And that's within life. And she is right. And I'm not saying for the world to take my mother's advice right now, but I'm going to, let's just say, use that phrase as far as the point of DCM Presents Power Players. Nobody can do what I do. Nobody. And I've been saying this for the longest. Nobody cannot imitate, replicate, or duplicate the things I do. Again, blessings go on to Matt Unique, and my party's open right now for six, first come. I mean, so for seven, first come, first serve. I would make this a closed party, but you know what? Since it's Friday, I'm gonna let it slide just for now. And you can come in at any time you want. I ain't got to be at work for about another hour. I'm not gonna be on here that long because I gotta do some gameplay in a minute. So, taking my mother's advice, I'm gonna share this advice to the unsubscribers or anyone else that's paying the attention to the sound of my voice right now as we speak. Come April 1st, DCN Presents Power Players will be on a temporary hiatus, which means I'm not getting rid of the show. I'm just going to be gone temporarily until further notice. And this is the reason why, because I feel personally I put a lot of time, effort, dedication to the things I do. And we're so close to reaching that 1,000. And it's crazy. Do me a favor, Matt Unique, block them. Restricting, hold that thought. Hold that thought. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's extraordinary or somebody trolling off extraordinary. I don't know. But we about to get to that right now. Soon as my phone loads up. What's going on, everybody? This is exactly what I'm talking about. It was a joke. Prince, time out for a second. Let's get one thing straight, man. Don't ever joke like that again. And now you still laughing. Okay. Okay. All right. It's a joke, right? What you saying is a joke. extraordinary. I would never expect that from you, dude. You don't get it, do you? I mean, y'all don't get it. This is the reason why I'm taking a hiatus right now. Okay, you guys don't get it. Don't joke like that, man. Because if you joke like that, you're no different than, and I'm just saying, for example, than the trolls or anybody else doing this show. Okay? I've been doing this show for 12 years. I'm not going to get upset because technically because of my health issues that's contained to my heart, and I'm not going to be ashamed to tell about anything. All right? This is the problem I have. Everybody thinks this is a joke. It's not a joke to me. I've been doing this show for 12 years. By now, technically, by law and by the confines of YouTube and the PlayStation community, I shouldn't be at no 961 subscribers. To be honest with you, after 12 years, I should be at least over 1 million. But since you pissed me off a little bit and I'm trying to be cool, really, technically, if you really want to know the real truth, I should be at 3 million subscribers. I should be at 3 million. And I'm not. And I don't blame myself. I don't blame anybody. Life moves on. That's just the way it is. All right. But here we go again. And I'll tell you, I'll tell the world, I'll tell Matt Unique, I'll tell Channel 2 News, I'll tell Martin Lawrence, go run tell that, I'll tell God himself. All right, I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. All right. Nobody does what I does. It's your fault I help more than you think. You know what? Ain't nobody at blame here. Ain't nobody at blame. Let me show you something. Give me a second. Let me show you something for 1 second. And I'm just gonna break my state of direction for a small, brief second. You see that logo right there? I'm sure you can read. If you can text, you can read. You know what that says? That says DCN presents Power Players. That's my logo. Those are my words. This is my show. And Prince, if he's in the room, block him. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys want to sit up here, joke and criticize and make fun of me. Like I said, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get insulted. I'm not going to worry about that, because in the end, like I said before, I'm going to do something that no YouTuber never done. Matt Unique ain't got to answer that question. See, I've been doing this for too long. For too long. I'm not asking for no sympathy card. I'm not asking for no petty card. I'm not asking for anything of that. Okay. Only thing I'm asking is, and I'm not trying to use a Roman Reigns, I don't need, especially if this goes out to Extraordinary, I don't need you to acknowledge me. I know who I am. I need you and everybody else to take the time out to appreciate me. Because that logo, whether I'm here, whether I'm gone, whether I'm in this life or the afterlife, you better believe one thing: the difference between you from me. Here's a difference. Hey, I'm gonna have my legacy, and this show is just the tip of what this legacy can do. Okay, since you want to get jokey about it, Extraordinary. How many shows you done? How many broadcasts you done? How many that you did? You can say whatever you want about me. I bet you ain't got no legacy to leave behind. I bet ain't nobody watching your show. I bet ain't nobody sitting up here to take the time out to find out what you're about. And for you to just joke like that, dude, you're no better than the rest of the trolls, which I'm not trying to jinx this show any further. But the point is, you know, and I keep telling you, I got a catchphrase coming in 2025. And I don't know if you remember or not, but let me remind you. I strike fast and hit hard. And even if I get hit hard, I'm going to come back, hit harder. Okay? I'm not ashamed to tell the world of who I am. All right. I guarantee you the things I do, nobody else doesn't do. Nobody. I don't know if this is extraordinary, and I don't know if this is somebody trolling off extraordinary. Dude, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that because I would say this, and this, because now you're starting to act like one of the trollers out there. I'm going to say this right now. This is a public service announcement to extraordinary and to the trollers and anybody else that's being a jerk right now. For every time you put up a stupid comment, for every time you try yourself to embarrass me or get mad at me or however you want to do it, that's fine. Okay, I've done something you never done a day in your life. 3 years ago, not trying to change the subject, I went through a massive heart attack. Alright. Technically I only supposed to be in this chair right now. Alright. Survived 2 major operations. Second operation, I almost died. In fact, I came close to near death, something you don't know a damn thing about. And to this day, to this very day, I'm still here. That's why I came up with the catchphrase, strike fast and hit hard. And believe me, nobody or you or me, anybody get hit in this world harder than life. And I got a taste of that after my operation. And now I see the world different. The point I'm trying to make is you can't be no Darnell Crittenden. You can't do what I do. You can't say what I do. I guess the point I'm trying to make is, long story short, for every time you say stupid comments, for every time you want to make a joke out of this, cry me a river, okay, why don't you throw up in a lake? You know what? You're absolutely right. I might not be the only person in this world, but you better damn well believe I'm a one of a kind. I am a one of a kind. So I guess what I'm saying is, because I got to get to other topics and I'm about to get ready to go, because unlike you, I do have a life. The only thing you doing, and if you got younger viewers out there, that's why I put that little warning label up. But I'm going to say this. For every time you say something stupid, you is appreciating and acknowledging me. Let me spell it out for you. Okay, for every time. It's a 4-letter word. It starts with D and it ends in K. And please stop holding it. All right, I don't need you to hold that for me. Considering from a man that don't have a pair of nuts right about now. All right, because in the end, my legacy will live on. You don't have one. So the day Extraordinary has his own show, we cool. Oh, he can figure it out. So apparently I was right, because the truth is, the real truth is, if you were so better than me, you wouldn't be here. So apparently I'm right. I must be right. Look how fast you respond back so quickly. Boy, talk about you can teach a monkey new tricks. This is amazing. You see how fast you respond back to me that quick? Because if you were a better person, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't. But I'm not going to waste my time with you because, oh, trust me, I'm going to get that 1K. And I don't care if it takes 12 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. I don't care how long it takes. Even if I don't get that 1K, you want to know what? That's fine too, because in the end, I told you once before, I have a legacy. You don't. Got some hands out there? Let's leave in some comments. How many shows does Extraordinary have? Please leave in the comments. How many people see his show? How many times you seen his face on his show? How many times he even show up? So, in the end, it ain't your word, it ain't my word. It ain't so much as far as the people's word. The end, the only body that has to say so over this show other than me, I gotta admit, YouTube and PlayStation, they know everything. They know everything. And again, I don't know if this is the real extraordinary or somebody trolling off his ass. I can't really say. And again, I apologize in advance. I can't say if it's the real him or not, but I will say one thing. Um, you're a loser, dude. And he done his history. Yeah, I've been doing my show since 2018. But that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. Why is you know what it is? It's more than the fact you hold that four-letter word that starts in D and it ends in K. No, it's more than that. And it just hit me just now. It's not that. And I'm gonna tell the world the truth. And that's the good thing about the world, especially when you do a live stream. It's hard to get the world out your business right now. So if I called you that because you are acting like one right now, no, I'm not crying. No, because I'm not gonna waste my time with you, dude. Please don't take this the wrong way because you're taking it the wrong way right now because you keep responding back to me. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of me. Yes, you are. And don't deny it because you are jealous of me. You can say whatever you want. After these cameras leave and I go and do about my business, here's exactly what's gonna happen. Once after these cameras are off and I still live my life and do what I gotta do, you gotta walk out your door every day, regardless of what people think about this show. And you gotta prove something to the people that knows you. And they're gonna ask this same question I'm asking you right now. Are you jealous of DCN Presents Power Players? You are jealous of me, man. Yes, you are. Because if you wasn't jealous of me, you wouldn't keep trolling on me, dude. You're jealous of me. But here's a guy that got over 28K acting petty, and you're jealous of me. You know how stupid you look right now? For every time you say that, you're making you look like that four-letter word. The people are going to start asking you questions like I'm asking you questions right now, and they're going to say the same thing whether you like it or not, especially people that know you. Is it true? Is it true if you're jealous of DCN Networks Presents Power Players? Just, do I still got it? No, it ain't the fact. Ain't the fact I still got it. It never left. So you're trying to test me and play me and all that, dude. Regardless if it's a joke or not, the world gonna see different otherwise. All right. But I'm about to get on to other topics and get ready to go. But I'm gonna say one thing: whether you joking or not joking, one thing for certain: once these cameras will stop rolling and I gotta take care of unfortunate business that I need to do, just remember one thing: they're not the fact is they're gonna question my question towards you. They're gonna question for the fact, and then you're joking. I mean, it's not a joke, dude. It's not a joke. But just remember one thing: whether you joking or not joking, that burning question is gonna keep asking you from everybody else. Is you jealous of DCN Networks and Power Play? More importantly, is you jealous of me? I don't know if you realize it or not, whether if I have 961 subscribers, whether if I have 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers, 4,500, I don't care if it's 2 billion subscribers. Because if you weren't jealous of me, dude, you wouldn't be here. That's the point I'm trying to make. For every time you put that up, you're jealous of me. For every time you say a stupid comment, you're jealous of me. For every time you want to joke, you're jealous of me. Because if you weren't, think about it. Go back into the far corner regions of your damn mind and a light bulb should come in your head and be like, blink, wait a minute. I am jealous of Spidey _09. I am jealous of DCM Presents Power Players. I am jealous for the fact that he's on here every time and I'm not. Because if I was wrong, and I don't think I'm wrong on this one, but if I was truly 100% wrong, you wouldn't be here. So keep it going, because the only thing you're doing right now, and like it or not, the world is watching right now. The only thing, whether you take my word for it or not, you're proving my point. That's all I got to say. The more stupid crap you bring, the better you're proving my point. Now, you want to prove yourself wrong? Then don't say anything. In fact, don't even text nothing. Just keep that in mind. Once you leave out this show, once I'm going to do whatever, you're going to have to, sooner or later, you're going to have to walk out of your door. I'm good at predicting things, at least when it comes down to my show. You're going to have to walk out of your door. And you and everybody else that watch this show, especially if they know you, they're going to ask you that question. The real bad part about it, what if you don't have an answer to that? So keep that in mind. Let that massage, or as they say back in the days, let that marinate in your head. Right there, you're proving my point. That's all I got to say. You is proving my point. But back to what I was saying. And again, shout out goes out to Prince Unique. Thank you so much for sending me that text information. But I meant what I said. Come April 1st, that will be whenever my next D's Word of the Night will be, I will give a special presentation on that. And then after April 2nd or 3rd, I'm going to take a hiatus for a while. In fact, I'm going to take a hiatus for two reasons. One, because I have health issues. I have to go check on my heart and other things that's going on with me. Poof up, hey. Anyway, um, number two, I needed to take a break. So until further notice, DCN Networks and Power Players will be on a temporary hiatus. Next month, I will continue giving out my state of direction, which means the show gets two, and I will do some more exclusive gameplay. If you haven't got this game, get this game. The new WWE 2K25 that's available out right now. The season invasion on Mortal Kombat 1 as far as Sub-Zero, that's going on again right now. Guys, when you get the chance, check out the PlayStation Store on Mortal Kombat 1. They have some new DLCs that you might want to be interested in. The T-1000, the Terminator, he's out right now along with Madame Bo, on Mortal Kombat. So she plays as a cameo character. Right now, I'm still trying to figure these characters out, but they look great, by the way, especially the T-1000 from Terminator 2. And I'm still playing, which I got to get back into this, Monster Hunter Wild. If you ain't got this game, get this game. Let's talk about movies right quick before I end my show. But before I talk about movies, I want to get this done early because I will forget at the last minute. All right. As soon as I pull up the banner, and it's coming up soon. Here we go. No, they're not. And if this is your birthday month of March 28, 2025, happy birthday from all of us from DC and some Power Players. Whatever you keep playing your games. My next guess is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. One, you have to sub to the show. 2, you leave in the comments as far as the day of or the day after. And 3, if I see it in the comments, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Networks Presents Power Players. But let's talk about games right quick. And this should be coming out sometime next week. I'm going to pull it up right now. In fact, I got a call in from my job this morning, and they're taking pre-orders right now as we speak. The Nintendo Switch 2. It comes out next week, so my guess is right now you can go to GameStop. They are accepting your old Nintendo Switch ones. You can use that in towards credit, towards the capability of getting a Nintendo Switch 2. Right now, so I'm going to get my Nintendo Switch 2. Yes and no. Right now, I would love to get mine next week, but no, unfortunately, I got all these games I have to catch up on. So I probably get my Nintendo Switch 2 in sometime like around the fall, maybe like around October, November. If they come up with a special bundle pack for that, I will get it. But yeah, I've seen the prototype of it. I think I've seen the prototype a month ago. Some of the representatives at my job came to the mall from Nintendo, and they showed me some pictures of the prototype of how it looks, and it looks great. Can't wait for it. When April comes, I'll think about it. There you go. Oh yeah, just to let you know, I do hold a grudge. Just to let you know, but I will think about it. So leave in the comments. Let me know. Do you guys want to get a Nintendo Switch 2? And if so, what's some of the games would you like to see on the Nintendo Switch 2? I know they're coming out with Mario Kart 9, and I think it's going to be more players. Not to mention they're going to add some new additional players to it. And people have been asking me, will it play some of your older games? And I'm going, dude. All right. And it does play some of these older games. In fact, I'll bring up the scripture right now. It says, and I quote unquote, play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 play both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. Rated E for everyone. Yes. And I'll give you the comparison right now. The one on the left is your basic Nintendo Switch 2. I think that's like the 7-inch screen. The one on the right, that's the Nintendo Switch 2, your basic 8 or 9-inch screen. I think it's no bigger than the Sony Portal from what I'm seeing it. And I would love to get it because of the bigger screen and some of the functionalities that what it can do. So could you give me 1 second, please, and thank you for your time. Okay, I'll work on that. Okay, back to what I was saying as far as the Nintendo Switch 2. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Give me 1 second. And again, thank you so much for your time and understanding. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, because I'm almost finished. I'm definitely almost finished. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Just give me a couple more minutes. I also heard they're coming out with a God of War collection too. I don't know if that's true or not. I have to check into that. I really have to check into that. Okay, we'll have to get back to that later. But yeah. So they're pre-ordering it right now. Get the chance. Get your Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's talk about movies right quick. Okay, and before I go, haven't got a chance to see either one of these movies. Let's talk about Snow White. Heard mixed reviews on it. I get the chance, I'm gonna check that out next week. But leave in the comments and let me know, did anybody see Snow White, the live adaptation of it? Okay. All right. Next, let's talk about Novocaine. Heard great reviews on that. All right. And I really want to see this. This looks amazing, man. You know, this guy is like nothing can't kill him. Okay. And I just want to check this out right quick. It just says Jack Quaid, Novocaine, Nathan Kane can't feel no pain. And they really trying the best to kill this guy, man. You know, you got a piece of cutter, his head is over the stove. You got like a little knife, got a little snub nose, his face all banged up, look like he broke his wrist. So, seen the trailer for that. I might see that next week, just to let everybody know. So, again, leaving comments. Did anybody see Novocaine? All right. Next, we talked about Snow White because I'm kind of rushing this show up right quick because I got things to do. I think the next movie I'm waiting to see, and it comes out in May. There are other movies I want to talk about, but I'll bring that up next time. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that's um, the Thunderbolts. Yes. And yeah, this comes out May 2nd. Okay. I just love the fact they're on a box of Wheaties, man. Everyone deserves a second shot. Now with more now with more Bucky. Okay, you have the Black Widow's little sister Yelena. You have the Winter Soldier. You have a different variant of Captain America, Ghost, Taskmaster, and the Red Guardian. Bring everybody up to speed. In this movie, the Avengers, they're gone. They're off doing these certain things, and right now it's up to the anti-heroes to save the world. Seen the trailer for it. Looks great, man. I think it's gonna be a little comedy slash action into it. I just like it for the fact because they cannot get along with each other. Okay, but at the end, they have to save the world. And things happen, Sometimes you gotta get a little rough with each other to come to a common ground, to a common differences where everybody works out for the better to make things right. And will I see the Thunderbolts May 2nd? Yeah, that and one other movie I want to talk about before I go, which I think is going to be a blockbuster movie for Marvel. If I could say it would be $1 billion movie, and that will be Fantastic Four First Steps. And this thing is amazing. I'm not thinking about him. Again, everybody, and I apologize in advance. Leave in the comments and let me know, is you guys going to see Fantastic Four First Steps? Okay, and I know two of the actors. First actor is Pedro Pascal. Plays in a lot of commercials, a lot of movies. I definitely liked him in Disney's The Mandalorian. I thought that was cool because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And then you got Vanessa Hudgens. She also played in what's that movie? Fast and the Furious. Hobbs. I thought that was cool. It's nuts. I'm not thinking about him. Only thing you're doing is proving my point, dude. That's all I got to say. So now the other two actors, I don't know the Human Torch and the Thing. Once I find out who those names is, I will let everybody know. I think Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps. All this is leading up towards Avengers Doomsday. Now this comes out this summer. I strongly believe, because every year Marvel gonna always come out with a blockbuster movie. I think this one is going to be a blockbuster. I'm pretty sure if everything goes well, it's going to be like $1 billion movie. And anything, I can't wait to see this one. I'm ready for the Thunderbolts, but I'm also definitely ready for Marvel's Fantastic Four. Leave in the comments. Let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys to see that. And that's about it. And again, I apologize for the certain individual that's in this party right now. You know, because all this is leading up towards this. RDJ Robert Downey Jr. Yes, he went from Iron Man to Doctor Doom. You can't have the Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom. All this is leading up towards Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, man. Yeah, he was at the San Diego Comic Con a couple of years back. He said something. I thought that was cool. New mask, same task. As you see all his Doom followers, each and every last one of them. He got on the Doom outfit. He looks ready. He looks amazing. And I think this is going to be a winner. So I'm definitely ready to see Avengers Doomsday. Right now, it's still in the progress right now as far as everything being within development. Now, as far as the release date on this, I would say if they're working on development now, I say between 2026, no later than 2027, they're going to work on this project. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And to see Robert Downey Jr. back on the screen again. I'm so used to seeing Iron Man, but for now, to take on a different role, that's probably one of the most incredible villains of the Marvel Universe, other than Thanos, other than Galactus, other than Apocalypse for all that matter. Doom is the guy, you know. And if I had to like a favorite villain, I'm gonna have to go with Doom on this one. Next to Thanos. Thanos is still gonna be my boy. So I will keep everybody on future updates as far as regarding on Avengers Doomsday. And that is about it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna end this show right now because I have things to attend to. Little robot buddy, you're on break. All right. Excuse me. Give out quick shout outs right quick to the president and co-founder of DC Networks Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harrison at the Harrison headquarters here in Chicago. Shout out to you and his family, and to everybody that's being a participant on the show. Thank you so very much. To my West Side family, the Redmonds, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, Crittens, Colognes, Johnson, Millsaps, shout out goes out to you guys. To my brother from New York City, Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince Yeet, shout out goes out to you. Who else? To all my followers on Facebook, thank you for the comments, leaving it on the show, well appreciated. All right. Um, who else I need to give a shout out to? And right now, I'm trying not to get angry right now, but who else? To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters. And yes, your birthday is coming up this Saturday, so I'm saying in advance, happy birthday, Larry Leonard, another best friend of mine. Enjoy your day with you and your family. Sorry I didn't get a chance to hang out, but probably next month we'll hang out or whatever. So again, happy birthday in advance from all with some DC Networks and Power Players. And what else? Who else I need to give a shout out to? To the Horse Banger, Extraordinary Crypto. Thank you so much for being a prick on my show. You're welcome. All right. Well, I'm about to end my show because I'm about to do some exclusive gameplay. And I got to go to work. I got things I got to do. But yes, I'm going to take a temporary hiatus. I got some things I have to take care of in regarding my health. And hopefully, once all that's getting taken care of, I should be back soon. And again, I apologize for the conduct of this show. And hopefully next time, things will get better. All right. So without further delay, in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my happy Friday morning updates for March 28, 2025 has come to a closure in its final destination. Well, that is it. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And again, thank you for your time and understanding. And hopefully I will come back with better topics. And unfortunately, I apologize in advance. Who else I need to give a shout out to Jonathan Ware. I wish he was on here today for the No Troller Zone. That's all right. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into him again soon. And final shout outs right now to the Dangerous One himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn. Check out Thorn Theater Reviews on YouTube and Thorn Tech on YouTube. Okay. And if I miss anybody in the shout outs, please leave in comments. Okay. I'm out of here. What time is it? As soon as I check my phone. Yes, it's 10:23. I better get going. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later. And later, public service announcement, put those guns down. It's time to start saving lives rather than destroy them. Let's find another choice.